Hello, welcome to another episode of that deep, where we connect the dots. And on today's episode, we're going to discuss moments in time. If you look at time linearly, if you look at time from a linear aspect, you can say that it's made up of individual moments. Sometimes we call these moments days. Sometimes we call these moments hours, or even minutes, or even seconds, or even milliseconds. And one way to tell that the brain is trying to process, because the brain acts as a processor of this simulation that we live in called existence. And the brain is trying to process it in individual bytes, like megabytes, like in your computer, because the spiritual background or the operating system of this illusionary existence that we're in, the brain is trying to process it as fast as it can. Your brain, my brain, his brain, her brain, everybody's brain or processor is different. But one way that we can tell that this is a fact and not something that I'm just making the fuck up because it sounds different and weird and strange, and everybody wants to be weird and strange now. No. This is facts. Some just may not have paid attention, but I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. If you sit still and you listen to a fan that's in the room, if you just focus on it, you can hear the fan hum, zzz, right? But if you start listening very close and focusing, the hum starts to become separated, and you can hear the separation. And if you even get really, really good at focusing, you can almost hear the blades go. It's slowing it down and chopping it up. Your brain is processing that sound that way, but it's not the sound that it's really processing. It's processing existence like that. Same way if you're just, sitting on your couch and listening to the hum of a refrigerator. I don't know if everybody's refrigerator hums. You might got that new Frigidaire shit with the clear door. I don't know. But, if you got a regular old school type of refrigerator, right, it may make some humming noise. But if you listen to it and focus on it, especially at night, it's easier when things are quiet. That hum becomes broken. Same thing with listening to a generator, whatever. This is proof of the brain trying to break up existence. Now, this is important, and it's also even proven when we meditate and we chant mantras. Even when we self-hum, even if you listen to yourself, you can hear the chop. If you really focus, it becomes chopped. That's because you're now changing the wave patterns in your brain, and your brain is starting to process existence for what it is as individual moments of linear time. Linear time. Individual moments of linear time. That's how you know you're tapping in, when that starts to happen. So when you're meditating and that happens, you're tapping in. Even when you're not meditating and you're focusing on the sound of existence. You're tapping in. It doesn't even have to be a hum. You could just sit and lay down and open your window and listen to the sounds of outside. The bus driving past in the distance, the kids playing, the birds chirping. All of this ambient sound will start chopping and become very clear. It's true. It's true. Try it. Try it if you don't believe me. Also, another reason why you know that this is a proven fact is when you start to have you ever as a child or even now did something like I'm gonna get close to the mic, like I know y'all gonna be like, this is tripping. Nah, but in reality, right? I know we've all done that because it feels good to do that, to make your throat stutter. Pause. Right? To do the throat stutter. So why is that? That is just another example of you tuning the brain waves to cipher existence in its separate packet form, because they're just packets. It's just packets of experience, moments. This is just multiple moments. This movement of my hand is just multiple moments visually, but to actually intake that and to cipher it is easier with sound. This is why when you hear something in slow motion, it sounds good. If you heard that in slow motion, it'd be like individual moments of time. In Native American culture, also in Mongolian culture, they have something called throat singing. Throat singing, look this shit up. Is exactly like what I was doing with the throat stuttering. People sing like that, and that singing of throat singing is a very sacred ceremonial divination. But yeah, for the most part, a divination process. It's very ceremonial and very, very spiritual. You know what I mean? So yeah. So with that being said, cherish each individual moment of time because it stands for something. Each individual moment of time is a building block for the next moment of time and separates it from the past moment of time. It is the essence of what we call present. Each individual tick is present, is the now. Love the now and cherish it. All right? So you already know the drill. Keep them third eyes open. Log on. newmysteryschool.com. Like, comment, subscribe to this video. Click the notification bell. Also, if you do disagree with anything that I say, please feel free. This is where we study. The comments down below is nothing but the forum. So please, I welcome everyone to have an open discussion about everything. So with that being said, I, my friends, am out.